Good morning, is it from Zesters Lab? I've got a wonderful bee in my bonnet this morning. So last night I decided I just had this urge to sew with my machine. No slow stitching. I just wanted to come here and just randomly, intuitively sew. So I got a piece of my tea-dyed fabric, and on top of it I just added little pieces and I just sat down and sewed. I sewed a whole bobbin, I think 2 bobbins on this. You can see the detail, each just going there. You can see nothing planned, just randomly sewing. And I thought, oh, this will make a lovely 2 little handbags this size. What I also did was very interesting. I made a kind of a rope thing. I saw that on the YouTube as well. Very rough. I love it. I absolutely love it. So how do you make a rope like this? You see, I'm actually wanting to do something else, but I got to tell you how to do this. So you take a small piece, you take strips of cloth, and then in the middle you have a piece of white cloth. Let me just make one so that we can see. It's not like the ropes that I made where you turned it. No, this is a new thing. This is much more loose. I mean, so you tear a piece of cloth. This you're not going to see, so it can be anything. I absolutely love all my old vintage sheets and tablecloths that I buy at the charity shops. This is one. They are thin because of washed. You know, they are really no use to, you cannot use them on a table anymore. But they are fantastic to dye. They are fantastic to use for your bases. So this is it. You make a little, you start off, and then really you just start to, this is all you do. You just start to apply. Roll, do whatever you want. Pieces around this. You can just go up and you can go down again. Whatever blows your hair back. And then you have a needle and some yarn. I don't have mine here. I did this downstairs, so I don't have it here with me. But I used some embroidery yarn. And you really just turn it around the yarn, stick it in, sew random stitches. Look at this. It is just wild. You don't think, there you can see I just made a knot there. I kept it like that. This is my type of things. Gosh, I love this. Can you see? There is nothing in this. You wrap it around the yarn and then you stick it through and you work a couple of stitches and voila. Look at this beautiful piece of cloth. So I once again used my tea-dyed and eco-dyed strips of cloth to do this. But because, look at this. Can you see if I use this on my bag, it is going to be lovely. Absolutely lovely. So what you do is, as I said, you take a base piece of cloth, then you just start to add little pieces, anything. I mean, if you don't have the hand-dyed, eco-dyed pieces of cloth, you can use anything. I mean, if you're into lovely colors and stuff, you just sit and you just sew. What I did is I started off pinning them just loosely on top of each other, and then later there were gaps and I just filled it up. I started off squarish and then I just went wild, and look how beautiful it does come together. I don't know how, but it just do. Now look at this, and can you see the little bag? It is gorgeous. Now add a handmade rope and you have a masterpiece, a unique homemade masterpiece. So I just want to show you this, but I've actually started sewing here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to close them up, so I thought let me make a small one and then I can use this, you know. I'm not sure, but look at this. So I've just started once again this morning when I woke up. The back, you can see I started sewing. So once again, and now this I didn't do on the other one. Now I'm just adding some pieces of dyed, you know what these are, and little pieces of string and cloth and whatever on this one. So isn't it awesome? You start off with something and then the whole idea grows. So this morning I'm adding my doilies, that's the word. I'm adding my dyed doilies and added some pieces that I tore, just long pieces like this. And I'm going to see where that goes. As I said, I am not sure how I'm going to go further. But this morning I just thought, make a smaller one. So this can either be a little bag, you know, I don't know, but just look, a beautiful little bag. Oh, so guess what? I'm into making bags for the next couple of days or day. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But, right, so this is what I did yesterday and how I got into sewing again.